The greatest investment on earth is earth. Famous quote from the investor and philanthropist Glickman, and that is as true today as it was when he first said it. The headlines might be covered with cryptocurrencies, stock market, influencer money coming in from social media, all these little tips and tricks on how to make some cash. But the tried and true method of building long-term sustainable wealth is through real estate. Hi everybody, Dan Jensen with Remax Park Square in Nutley, New Jersey, and I want to talk about 4 tips to help you succeed when investing in real estate. Number 1, be patient. The market moves at a very high speed right now. There's a lot of competition, and there are a lot of people that are new to the investing game that are willing to overpay for a property. And my suggestion is don't fall into that same trap. Figure out what your goals are. Are you going to do a buy and hold? Are you going to flip the property? How long do you want to hold it? How much do you want to put into it? How much do you want to make? All these things are factors. Figure out what your goals are and stick to it until you find a property that meets those goals. Don't feel like you have to overpay just to get into a property sooner rather than later. Be patient. Number 2, stick to your metrics. So once you figure out what those goals are, how are you going to evaluate a property to determine if it fits those goals? So if you're going to do a buy and hold, are you going to use cap rate, cash flow, your overall return on investment? Some people go by price per unit. What's your metric to determine how profitable a building is? Figure out your metric and stick to it, and don't buy a property until it fits that. Same for a flip. If there's a certain margin you want to make $50,000, $75,000, $100,000, whatever your goal is, make sure that you stick to that goal and don't buy a property that doesn't suit your needs. Number 3, know the local market. If you're going to be investing into rental income properties, make sure you know what the rental rates are around the area. You should also know if there's rent control, if there's any other ordinances by the township, what are the vacancy rates. Figure out what the rental market is like so you can forecast what your income is going to be going forward. Don't solely rely on prior rental records from the homeowner or the listing agent or whatever. Those are, true, but they might not forecast what's going to happen down the road. And if it's going to be a flip, figure out how hot the market is. Like right now, you're going to probably overpay to buy the property on the front end and therefore won't make the same margin on the back end. So be up to speed on what's going on in the local market. 4th thing, know about the property itself. If it's going to be an investment property that's going to generate rental income, what are the lease terms of the current tenants? Are they month to month? Are they annual? Are they verbal? What's the rent rate? Do they have a security deposit? All of these are factors that you need to figure out before buying it. Especially in New Jersey, if you buy a property with tenants, you can't just kick them out because you want to up the rent. There's protocols and ways to go about it. So make sure that you know what the current situation is so you can prepare yourself after closing. Same thing for a flip. If you're going to waive inspections or waive contingencies of any sort, make sure you fully understand the property itself in a manner that you're going to be comfortable waiving those things. So you don't close and then find out, oh, there's an abandoned oil tank, or there was no permits to get any of the work done in here, and I'm going to have to redo everything. Do your homework on the property so you're better prepared to own it and make money off of it down the road.